What is up, everyone? Welcome to Fan Game Friday, where I look at a bunch of games that were sent to me and have no idea what they are. Can we just appreciate, number one, how loud this game is, because I cannot turn down the volume down anymore. This is it at 1% volume, and because of how my recorder is, I can't actually separate them, so I apologize if the game is louder than it needs to be. But let's appreciate how desynced this song is right now. The drums, the melody, it's beautifully out of sync and sounds terrible, and God, I love MIDI music. This is Chaos Battles by Julio the Armadillo. I know nothing about it. Let's get started. It says press any key. Where is the any key on my keyboard? That was a joke. Starlight City Zone. Let's do this. Well, this looks like every other Game Maker Sonic game I've played so far. At least there's enemy physics. That's a good thing. It should be said, it might look a little blurry on your end. This game is about... Oh, Sonic, you okay, buddy? This game is about the size of an actual old-school Game Boy screen on my computer. So it's the smallest screen I've ever had. Actually, no, I lied. I've played games with smaller screens. It has a tiny screen. Instant death. We have been destroyed. Oh, you lose. Do you want to continue? 9. I pressed nothing, and it worked. Sure. Okay. That's tough, because you hit that enemy and you bounce into it. All things considered, Sonic's running momentum is possibly the best out of any fan game I've played. Like, a lot of these fan games, when they give Sonic, you know, how you play as him, he doesn't, like, he instantly accelerates. This game has oh, your ring count goes down, I guess. Sure. This game has, like, Sonic, you know, actually accelerating. Then if you reverse, he'll stick to that speed, which honestly isn't that bad for a platformer. Now, mind you, I'm just, when I land, I seem to lose all momentum, which kind of sucks. Was that a wall jump? I'll take it. But no, it's not bad. I mean, all things considered, you have to remember when these games were made, way before, you know, programming games was something that a lot of people had the knowledge of and stuff. Ow, that's tough. That's really tough. Also, the fact that you instantly lose when your rings are... Okay, the game actually tells you to jump there, but it flashes for such a brief second you can't even tell. Yeah, see, it says jump. You have rings, but they don't seem to do anything. Like, when I get hit... Okay, number one, I have no rings right now. But when I get hit, the rings go up to 7. And that's strange. Okay, so we're just gonna take it a little slower. A little slower. Oh, that's... See, then I get 7 rings out of nowhere. Okay. Okay. So this is a bit tough at the end there. But we could do this. Or maybe not. This is going wonderfully. This is going absolutely as good as the real games. You know, maybe having enemies that just spin in place wildly and have them... Oh, okay, can't do that. Having them just, like, go through the ground and stuff probably isn't... Okay, I call garbage on that hitbox. I call absolute garbage on the hitbox. I do. Now, mind you, something I do like, no lives. It's just, you die, you're back, whatever, continue. I actually hate the idea of lives in modern games, even though, of course, as I said, this is certainly not a modern game at all. I should just keep jumping. I cannot... Oh, I was gonna say I cannot believe I made that, but I obviously didn't. I do hate the idea of lives in modern games. I think it's like... Because what's the difference between running out of lives and just, like, actually losing a life? Oh, wait, did I get to the next part? I think I might have hit a checkpoint somewhere. Maybe? No, I didn't. I lied. Okay, don't touch the side of the spikes. Got it. That's something that I should have thought about. Because, like, the only difference between losing a life and losing all your lives is... Okay, that was Momentum's fault. It's just the fact that, like... What I'm trying to say is... You should be able to learn an infinite amount of times, and just the not dying should be the reward. You shouldn't be punished with having to just waste time and redo a whole section, you know? I don't like the whole thing of lives in modern games at all. I feel like games that do away with them are a lot more fun. And I think I remember, like that's one of my big problems with Sonic Generations, is like, yeah, I get it, because it was going for nostalgia, but why are there lives in the game? Like, isn't punishment enough just losing the life, getting sent back to the last checkpoint, and then, you know, you have to continue onwards from there? That should be punishment enough, you know? You don't need, okay, that was pretty bad. You shouldn't need to have to go and be like, oh, because I didn't play a bunch of stages and didn't rack up lives, you know, now I have to go and redo the entire stage, because, you know, why not? Okay, so are we gonna beat the first world? That's the question here. I feel like I can. This is making for an amazing video series, I know. Okay, so... Okay. That's quite garbage. Am I gonna actually have to build up momentum, do a triple jump over that? This first world is harder than any, like, regular world in Sonic. Just because of how the enemies move, how there's no rings, and all that stuff. And the frankly quite terrible flight patterns for the enemies. I would rather take them flying in linear lines than going in a circle, because the way they go in a circle, it's almost impossible to make sure you're going to be in a place where, you know, you're not going to be able to consistently hit them. You have to just get lucky with your jumps, you know? Especially if they're in the ground, which is absolutely dumb, and then there's stuff like that. This feels like really well done engine-wise, but the level design is, well, I guess you could say, quite chaotic, and is a battle. Sonic Chaos Battles. There we go. Okay. I feel like I've had about enough of this one. Let's head on to our next fan game, shall we? Alright, next up we have Knuckles Millennium. With some actually good music, some actually good, like, menu. And I let it load for, I let it sit here for a bit and actually did start up what are they called? A teaser? I forget what they're called. These things, the attract reel. With the power of the 4 power rings, I can now collect the Millennium Emerald from the Hidden Palace Zone and take over the world, says Egg Robo, who has, obviously, that's been his plan all along. And he's just taking him.
Not if I can help it. Yeah, I'm Knuckles.
That's my Knuckles voice. It will always be Knuckles.
Oh no, I'm too late. Hang on, if Egg Robo used the power rings, then I can still stop him. All I have to do is collect the 4 power rings and defeat him. Find the rings will be hard, though.
Sounds good, Knuckles. Knock, knock. Let's do this. New game. How do I play? Spacebar. Marine Bay Zone, Act 1. How we gonna play? Okay. Okay, what's the jump button? Select. No jump sound. That's gonna actually get quite confusing. Okay, so first impressions... doesn't control terribly, except for that. That's actually really bad. I have no idea how... Oh, God. The falling after a spring is pretty shoddy, but that's okay. We cool. Okay, so I can't run and curl up into a ball, because, of course, this is a Sonic fan game. That's too much work. Just gotta run and jump, man. Run and jump, man. Ah, okay. Okay, the rings coming out actually work like Sonic. Color me frankly amazed, you know? Also, this is a straight-up Sonic song that they took. I forget which one this is, but it's a good song, and I really like it. That works. Okay, all things considered, this is working like a Sonic game. And all things oh, okay. Also, I love how it's just his jumping animation. That's good. All things considered, like, level design-wise, it's not terrible. I mean, aside from, again, I screwed up on that. Yeah, no, it's not bad. Well, I mean, of course, we're only just starting, so we gotta continue. And, you know, are there gonna be bosses? Okay, the springs are gonna kill me. Are there gonna be bosses? This looks like... Oh, are we on to Zone 2? Oh, I should've got the boss. Okay, I like the Star Wars shooting sound effect. Okay, this is decent first boss, all things considered, you know? Wait, can we climb? Oh, no, we can't. I thought we could. Oh, that's an animation, and that's a sign, I guess. That's a sign, alright. Sign of things to come. Can we climb walls? Because I thought I was for a second there. Yeah, this is Mushroom Hill. I recognize it. Honestly, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my least played of the originals, so you're gonna have to apologize. I know the music mostly from, like, when it appears in other games. I mean, mind you, I know some of them for certain. Okay, no, I can't climb walls. Okay, so... God, this music's really good. Actually, I lied. It might not be Mushroom Hill. Ignore me. If I said that and people are writing comments, ignore me. I know the songs, I just don't know what they're from, you know? It's still so good, though. Oh god, that was close. Okay. These springs, they're actually... For the amount they're used, that's where the problems come in. Okay, so I'm not going to take the rings just yet. Who do we got? Oh, I have to activate it. I see. Okay. That's why. So that he needed to put in a flag to get the boss to appear, and decided it should be a health power-up. That's actually decent. That's not... That's a smart way around it, you know? I love how if I jump on him and hit the button, I can actually fly up quite high. Also, this boss ain't that difficult so far. And I get my rings when I do that. And my phone's ringing. I should probably answer that. So just a second. Hello? Hi. And color me amazed that there are save slots. Honestly, that's not something I would have expected, but I will take. Let's go place one in slot 1. Stonefield Zone, Act 1. Ooh, we got some inclines here. Oh, it's my favorite. I love this song. Okay, that incline went not as amazing as I would have thought. I love Marble Garden. I know this one's Marble Garden because it has one of my favorite Sonic remixes ever is done in this, and that's Knuckle Duster, which go give it a listen on OC Remix. Like, seriously, it's such a good... It's a lyrical version of this song, and it's when a good lyrical song is heard, you know, like a lyrical adaptation of a video game, you can't unhear it, you know. It's like every time you listen to it, you'll only hear that lyrical version, right? So that's what happened with me with Marble Garden, and it's so good. Please give it a listen. I every time I talk about it because it's just so good. Okay, but now we got the next boss. What do we got? I do like a boss at the end of every zone. It's good. Okay, this dude is exactly as, you know, you think he would be. Actually, he's a lot easier. Wow, yeah, no, you were nothing, sir. Yeah, we did it. Knuckles has passed Act 1 and is floating like that again. Let's do this Stonefield Zone Act 2. This is a real game. And this one actually does have a sequel that I already have in my, my, not inventory, but my library, so... Also, the animals flying out of the friggin' things, the badniks, that's what they're called, is actually, like, well done. And I you know, it's like, it's a small thing, of course, you know, but hey, it does exactly what you want it to. That was a little shoddy. That was a little scary. I didn't think that would actually work at all. Yeah, the zones are small, but I guess for, like, you know, for this experience, it works, you know? Okay, that was a little garbage. I do feel like you should always have the opportunity to react to a badnik, you know? Like these ones you can react to because you have to jump, and that one you had to react to. But the one when I was just running and then appeared, that's not reacting to it at all, you know? Cool. What do we got here? We got this badman. Actually, it's Egg Robo again in the Mushroom Hill Zone boss. Actually, as a kid, I had the toughest time with this boss. And looking back, I'm like, kind of like, how? Knuckles has got a power ring! Yeah! Cool. Save again. Slot 1. I love the save slot music. It's so good. How do I save? I'm trying to press every button. There we go. Plasma City Zone. These are good names, actually. I wouldn't mind. Okay, this doesn't look super much like a city, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, my favorite. Okay, that's not my favorite at all. I do love the Casinopolis music. Okay. Game over. Good thing I started right from a save point, right? Look at Knuckles just slowly falling. There he goes. Let's load back up to where we were. Slot 1. Okay, did that not work? It doesn't seem to work. Well, that's fine. There goes our saves. Because we died, which completely goes against what saving's for. Alright, that was good though. I feel like that was a good look. Thank you all for watching my Let's Play Friday series and stuff. And next time we'll look at some more fan games. What are they gonna be? Who knows? Even I don't know what half these games are. So see you then next time, dudes. Ciao.